Wolcott. I live in Tucson, Arizona. I love to do embroidery. I love to look at nature and plants. I grew up with a lot of plants, and we did a lot of growing things. And that's kind of worked its way up in my life with my kids. And every time we would move, my husband was in the Air Force, we would grow things, and that would make a house a home for us. When we were stationed in Phoenix a couple years ago, I fell in love with the desert. I told my husband that when we moved, I have to be where I can see saguaros. And if there isn't one in the background, there has to be one in our yard. And that plays a lot in my embroidery. You know, I can look at something and that just gives me an idea for the next project and what I'm going to be working on then. I don't really know if I have like a specific style because I do a lot of different types of embroidery, but I'm definitely more graphic in nature. I love the shape of things. If a plant looks like triangles, I go with that. If a plant is more, linear or grows wildly, I look more at that than I necessarily do what it's doing or how it's moving. I like the shapes of things. I do mostly focus on saguaros. That was the main reason why I moved here. I'm drawn to them because they are so different and they each have such a different personality. I love to go to the park and just, even if I park on the side of the road and just look at the differences in the saguaros, there are no two that are even close to being alike. More or less, I just want my art to make people happy. Each one of my pieces has its own personality, its own background. I've had people buy my pieces before because they remember a sunset that they saw while they were visiting one time, or their grandparents took them on a trip and it reminded them, a little bit of family history or something that they've seen. Or maybe they just moved here and they've never seen plants like this before, and it's something that kind of brings them back to nature. Hopefully they'll plant something, like saguaros take a long time to grow, but it's fun to just watch what you can for, the short time while we're here, how far they go. It's fun and it's exciting to get to talk to people and have them connect with a piece. You never know what's gonna make somebody happy or, remind them of something from their past.